What's up, guys? Hey, Katie. Hey, Steven. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, everything is fine with the sound. Because I was messing with my stream settings here. So I might actually decrease the volume a little bit. This might be better. Let me know if my microphone is just too loud or too little loud, or well, it should be okay now. Ha. I hope so, but I'm wrecked today. I was out drinking with the boys yesterday, and I actually managed it fairly well. I actually didn't get drunk or anything, like super drunk. And I came back home fairly like at 9:30 p.m. But then I started doing things in this room, to set up things differently, microphones differently, cleaning my recording environment, and lo and behold, and it was 1 a.m. And I was, and yesterday I woke up at 5 a.m. so I was awake for a long time. And today I was once again getting up very soon. Yeah, that was disgusting. I'm sorry that you have to see that. So I'm really tired today, actually. There are actually, people Everesting after yesterday's debate on JD stream. That would be dope. Hopefully I won't hit the mic if I go out of the saddle. But the sound should be better because I have the mic closer. I was watching the footage of previous live stream, and I thought the sound was actually pretty bad. So I actually changed the setup a little bit. It's not long, but I already done it like easy on Monday, and it is not easy. So we are going to suffer. No, I didn't, Steven. I actually, I'm actually going to get a microphone arm for my recording setup, but this microphone actually is pretty easy to unscrew from this stand. The main pain point for me was each time I went recording, I had to pack the stand and set it up next to my recording space, and it was just annoying. So I will keep the stand where it is, and I will just get another one and just transfer the mic. But that's such an expensive item that I think getting second one would be a little bit of an overkill. So where should we do our warm-up? I think it would be appropriate to do one in New York City. I'm not doing Spinfinity, I'm doing the long one. Oh, and I want, shoot, I want different bike, but let's do TT. Coffee race, exactly. Hey Andre, how are you? So basically what I'm trying to do here in this room currently is make the recording environment as pleasant as possible. Because now when I need to transfer all the equipment from one part to another, it's I postpone it, I procrastinate. So I think if I optimize this place, I might be able to record actually more and be more efficient producing. Yeah, KT, you are a music producer, if I remember correctly. Is that right? That's a whole different beast. I'm still an amateur in this. Whoa, this is going to hurt. We'll see how the warm-up goes, but today it might be actually my first really bad race after quite some time. Oh yeah, I gotcha. That's perfect, Oliver. How did you enjoy it? That's a great result as well. Oh, Steven is behind us. I don't want to make any conclusions from based on the warm up, but usually that is a good benchmark of how do I feel, basically. And I barely made it in time for the stream. I was telling myself at work that I need to leave early for the stream. And then I got caught in a task. I was hurrying home. Hey, how are you? Yesterday I was doing a workout in the morning, which I very rarely do. Do not like riding in the morning because it always wrecks me for the whole day. My head hurts afterwards. Hey, I have considered it, but I still have this mental block to have a team depending on me, and I have fairly unpredictable schedule, so. But it's definitely on my radar. Also, I'm thinking about making a team. I don't know what does it take to do so, but could be fun as well. Okay, doesn't feel too terrible so far. Road to Bunk, yeah. Exactly. But how does it work if like team has, let's say, 30 members? Can you like enroll like 5 squads into the ZRL, or are you in a way limited? Okay, KD. I might actually take you up on that offer. later. Okay. Well, that's good. Does the same squad need to raise the same time slot at all times, or can the squad vary who races? Oh, okay. So it could be that I'm racing 1 week and someone else is racing in my place the next one. Is that correct? And so what happens if I cannot personally make it? Can someone else take my spot, or? Oh, okay. So one team can have multiple squads, and one squad can have many members, if I get it correctly. Okay. And one rider can be a member of multiple squads? Okay. Well, that's good. All right. That sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, I will need to study all about that. What are the race formats? How does it work? Okay. And if there are like 10 people available, who decides which 6 race on that day? What's the general convention? Is it like based on racing score, or just gentleman's agreement, or captain decision? How does it usually work? Okay. And DS is someone who races as well, or is that someone just watching the live stream and basically sets the strategy? Okay, this wasn't terribly bad. I was afraid I would feel way worse during the last 2 hard intervals. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it sounds nice. I think I would really enjoy it. But so far, it seemed super overwhelming to me. Also, I have really bad feeling whenever there is someone relying on me. All right. So I think the next round starts next week. So obviously that's too late for us to do anything at this point, but maybe for next round. How long is each round? It's like a month, or? Yeah, I can imagine so. Yeah, that sounds good. That's like 2 months. That's exactly, yeah. If I bonk, I would just bite someone's head off that I bonked. No, I'm not really worried about like the performance. I know I can I can really push myself hard during races, and I know that if I am racing with a team, I will push myself doubly so. But it's more like the reliance in terms of the time commitment and being available specific day at specific time. No, usually ZRL, if I'm correct, is on Tuesday, but also Tuesday is the day when Zwift updates come out. So often I simply come home from work on Tuesday and immediately start working on the video so I can push it as soon as possible when there is update. I do that only for important updates, so it's not very often, but stuff like that can, I know, of course, there is real life stuff, commitments, but I assume everyone has something like that. So, yeah, okay. I can imagine. So I think as long as you are not taking it too seriously, it's like. So before the start of the race, I have one announcement for you, which is sort of unfortunate, but it is the way things sometimes go. The promotion on Wahoo Kicker Core 2 is ending early for European customers for whatever reason. So instead of it running to November 9th, it's running just to this Sunday, November 3rd. Or Monday, technically. I'm not sure. So if you are in EU and want to get a new trainer, get it while you can. Like I said, it's unfortunate, but it is the similar situation like with the Zwift Ride Bundle. I think there are some stock problems and some logistical problems, but I'm not sure about the specifics. And nothing changes for US and UK, but there is one more change, and that is when this promotion ends, the creator discount is going to be only 10% down from previous 15. So that's all the more reasons to take the advantage of this while it's still running. And that applies to everyone. Unfortunately, we are not the ones who set the rules, but it is what it is. Also, once again, this stream is sponsored by Turborox Rocker Plate. Turborox Real Plate React is the one that I use. It's by far the best way to improve your indoor riding comfort, at least in my opinion, but we have two in our household and we really love them. So if you'd like to learn more, take a look at turborox.com and use RoadtoA code. If you decided to purchase one, you will get 4% off. So, business out of the way. I love the power segments, but I think they're only going to be fully exciting when every sprint segment is power segment. But it's like one segment in one map, basically, and what's more, it's the map that's rotating. It's not like groundbreaking, but when it should, as far as I know, it should work like that on each sprint segment, and that would be dope if you have all the leaderboards and stuff like that. I have not bought all the trainers, but you guys might have. Yeah, Katie, and on Monday, I was racing with Charles Colclough. It was also an interesting experience. I mean, I think they can do both. Like, the leaderboard can show both things, right? Good luck, Steven. See you post race. Intervals ICU is a great platform that lets you analyze your data. Xert, on top of that, creates you adaptive training program. So basically you tell Xert, I want to get as fit as possible in terms of 6-minute power by March 1st, 2026, because that's when Zwift games will start. And Xert is going to say, okay, tell me a few more things, and creates you day by day what sort of workout you should do. And the best thing is, if you miss a workout, you are not behind. Xert is going to say, okay, you missed a workout, here's your recalculated plan. And it shifts your workouts. Also, when you get sick and miss 2 weeks, Xert is going to say, okay, you missed 2 weeks, maybe you are not going to reach as high of a target, but here's a return to riding plan, basically. Hey, David. Awesome, congrats. Yeah, that session was not fun. I believe when I met you there, I was doing the 2-hour workout of the week. It was horrible. Hey, JD, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. But then again, if you have an easy day on Xert, it never schedules you a threshold workout for the hard intervals, right? It basically can, prescribe you like 2 intervals at your sweet spot, but it's not really threshold. And if it's around that threshold point, it is in the high intensity. It's usually somewhere in the FTP to VO2 max range. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, Xert training is hard, but that's what makes it effective. It's hard without, overstressing yourself. All right. Oh, I don't have my fan on. That's another thing I've done on Monday. I don't have my fan on. I have my window cracked open, and it's still fairly hot here. So I think this is going to split the group right away. But I can use the power-up. There's a sprint segment. Hey, Jamie. It's fairly cold today. It's like 10 degrees centigrade, which is whoever much in freedom units. "50 freedom units, okay. Oh my god. I wear a lot of clothes because if I didn't, you guys wouldn't be here. I'm feeling okay, but I would be in trouble if I didn't at this point. There is split happening right now, right here. I am half wearing him. Hey, Black Flame. This is an open category. There is no promotion from here. Oh my god, I have an itch on my back. Oh, I have a Allen key here. That's useful. I love how the group immediately eases up once the brake is secured. Okay, there are guys going for it, but they will ease up. They are going for the power segment. Is there no power up here? I thought that it was, but... Oh, it's over there. I see. No, you don't gain loose points here. I've done one on Monday where you do, and I gained some. Oh no, man's flu. That's horrible, man. Have a speedy recovery. This is technically a good group ride, yeah. It's just a very fast one. When you try to be at the finish sooner than others. That kind of group ride. I'm riding, Darren. Just easy ride. Coffee race, exactly. I like the New York City. But I always did, even when it was just Central Park. Yeah, that was a great break. Okay, let's help Chase. What the? Oh my God, Douglas. Oh man. Those guys are way above my level of abilities. Oh, we dropped Douglas. I won't get rid of this feather. I think this guy is pretty pissed that I'm not pulling, but I cannot afford to. Nice try, my dude. I have those as well. I'm getting saddle sores. That wasn't a pull, that was just the momentum pushing me forward. If there wasn't KOM in front of us, I would pull, but I cannot afford to. I would get dropped. I might get dropped anyway, but since everyone is pushing anyway up those escalators, the best way is to push. But there's really nothing else you can do. I love how this guy is using the steering to signal I should pull, or that the guy behind me should pull. Most racers have the brakes disabled, because it really sucks if you hit them by accident. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn it, this saddle. Really. Ah. I have numb pass. Well, that's always my mission. But then again, I really wanted to go with those guys, but they were too strong. And I knew from the first entrance of this tunnel that if I pulled with them, I would blow up. So I knew we were getting caught. And I'm sorry for those guys, but yeah, there are like 3 guys in front of us. So the podium is gone, I think. I really don't remember doing 845 watts here. Oh, sure he is. But so am I. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's go ahead to that. But it is a pity that I held fairly good position for good amount of time. And then it was like, I don't know, top 15 only. Oh, but that's the way it goes actually. Yeah. Sometimes we win, sometimes not so much. Not so much. But it was a decent sprint though. I didn't think I could do those anymore. Okay, so let's do some sort of cool down. Once again, I am leaning to the side a little bit. I would need to adjust the pressure. Might actually do that. But let's take a look. What's the workout of the week? No, I don't want to do this right now. Let's do some big apple. Oh, those are long. What? Let's actually do, I think, green to screen. Oj, Kubo. What should we do? Should we do green to screen? Probably, right? Or... 50 minutes. I'm sure I want to ride for 50 more minutes today. Oh, let's do that and... You know what? Have a great weekend as well, JB. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You know what, guys? I will probably call it a day today because I'm really actually quite tired. Yeah, 3.5 watts per kilo. I wouldn't do 3.5 watts per kilo, definitely. I'm probably going to call it a day today. Skip my usual cooldown, but I really have very low amount of energy, so I'm going to go eat and edit a video that I recorded, which I hopefully will release tomorrow. And we will see each other once again probably on Monday, likely on Monday with the stage 5 short race. which is going to be, I don't know what's that going to be. Let's take a look, actually. I don't remember it. Oh, it's locked. So I probably won't be able to. I love, Steven, how both of us basically sacrificed any chance for top 10 just to beat each other. It is clear we have our priorities in order. But it was a nice battle, yeah. I enjoyed that as well. It was like that scene from stage 11 of Tour de France 2024 where Jonas was going with Tadej basically side to side for the last kilometer, and then they started sprinting like 200 meters before the finish. Anyway, how are you to summarize it? Considering how I feel, it was a good race. I obviously regret not being able to hold that gap with the two other guys who clearly had legs for that and basically weren't able because of me. But then again, I think that not pulling for them was correct decision by me for my own position, for my own result. And at the end, I think the correct way was to go with 1K, to go with others. But I really wanted this battle with Steven, so I think it was a nice race. I was sort of thinking when they started going like crazy with 1.2K to go, I thought they misjudged basically what Katie wrote. They misjudged how far the finish was, but they didn't. They really went hard and were able to keep the distance. So good job for them. Yeah, I was actually afraid I popped the ball in my rocker plate during that sprint because it leaned heavily on the side when I was sprinting. But it turns out there is still too low of a pressure from last week, from the last race. I added some air, but apparently it wasn't enough for the sprint. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go have a dinner and try not to fall asleep at 8 p.m. And hopefully this was it for when it comes to busier weeks, and it will get back to normal. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. Don't forget to use the 20% code, especially for the Kicker Core 2, especially if you are in EU. You have chance until Sunday. After that, it's going to go back to 10%. Not back to 10%, to 10%. It was at 15 before. If you are in US or UK, you've got still 1 week to go. Also, take a look at turbox.com. And if you don't, get yourself a nice rocker plate with code RoadtoA, and have a nice weekend. Cheers, guys.